I know for me, it's really hard to be in the cycle of desolation, on that part of the cycle. It's very hard for me. I am, you know, growing and still maturing. And you know how, like, when you're in a relationship, when people are in relationships where they're really immature, right? What do? They're needy, clingy, right? The Lord wants us to be needy. He wants us to be dependent on him. But listen, you have to know that even if he's not giving you the attention that you want in the way that you want it, know that his gaze is still on you. Know that his eyes are still fixed on you. He sees you. He loves you. He's with you. It just may not be in the way that you want it to be. But that's the beauty about growing and maturing in the Lord, right? I kind of look at it like this. I have 3 kids. I have Eli, who's my oldest, Caleb, who is my middle son, and I have Jonah, who's my youngest. When Eli was a baby and he was the only child, all of our attention was on him. We did, all of our attention was on him. He was the only one. And then Caleb came, and then he had to start sharing the attention, right? And then Jonah came, and he really had to share, because now you have two younger brothers. My love for Eli did not change. It always remained. There was nothing from the moment those kids took their first breath, not even their first breath, from the moment I knew that they were placed in my womb, there is nothing that could make me love them more. They were mine. And I love them. And there's nothing that they could do to make me love them less. And there is nothing that they could do to make me love them more. My love for them remained, right? But as Eli starts getting older, the attention wasn't in the way that it was when he was a baby. When babies are little, you have to be mindful of them. You can't just leave them alone. They might get into something, right? They might roll off the couch. They might try to poke something into a sock. Like, you have to be so mindful. Put something in their mouth. You have to be so mindful that your attention is on them. And you're just, oh, my baby. You all the little baby talk, my baby, my kissy, all this stuff, right? And as they get older, it looks different. The love doesn't change, but it does look different, right? And that's kind of how it is with the Lord. Let me tell you, there's nothing that you can do to make him love you more or make him love you less. Nothing. Okay, do me a favor. Go to Romans 8:39. Just so you know that I'm not just saying it to make you feel good. I'm telling you because it's truth, right? This is, Romans 8:38. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels nor rulers, nor things present nor things to come, nor powers, no heights, nor depths, nor anything or any other created thing will be able to separate us from the love of God. Think about that. He could have just said, nothing can separate us from the love of God. But he makes a emphasis on nothing. No angels, no rulers, no powers, no height, no depth, no created thing. Nothing. There's not one thing that can separate God's love from you. Nothing. And so even when you are in this space where you're like, man, I'm not feeling God's manifested presence, don't let the enemy convince you that because of what you're feeling, that his love isn't with you. He loves you. And there's nothing that you can do, there's nothing that can happen that will separate you from that love. It's present with you. Because I don't know if you're like me. There have been times where I'm like, man, is God mad at me? Does he not love me? That type of mentality will start to put you into a works mode. Or I'm going to do more so that I can feel God's love more, so that he'll love me more. Again, there's nothing you can do to make him love you more or make him love you less, right? This is just part of the spiritual journey, is that you're gonna feel his manifested presence, and then there's gonna be times where you don't. And in that, I'll just share my personal, I'll be vulnerable and share my personal experience with this. For me, I get an attitude when I'm on that when I'm experiencing the desolation of my spiritual journey and walk, where I'm going to the Lord, I'm praying, and I'm still not hearing him, and I'm still not experiencing his manifest presence. I'm like, man, like, what is it for then? What is it for? I'm praying, I'm doing the things, right? I'm living a consecrated life. I'm not doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. I'm going to church. I'm watching the podcast. I'm listening to sermons, and I'm still not feeling God's manifest presence. I'm still feeling like I'm missing him. What's the common thing in what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying. This is how the Lord checked me. He's like, listen to what you're saying. What's the common thing in what you just said? You. I want, me. God is maturing us in in those desolation seasons and that part of the cycle. Understand that God is maturing you. That you are not in this to feel anything, but you're in this because he's holy. You're in this because he's righteous. You're in this because that's what he deserves. He deserves that. He deserves the intimate time that you spend with him. He deserves for you to live a consecrated life. That's what he deserves. But if you're constantly going into this so that you can feel something, so that you can have a word, so that you can have something to go back and be like, oh yeah, my time with the Lord, I got a revelation. So you can prop yourself up and boast in you. No. Understand that God's word is his word. He's with you, right? We said that in his word. He's with you. Nothing can separate you from his love. He said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And you should want to be intimate with the Lord and spend intimate time with him just because that's what he deserves, because he's good. This in this part of the cycle, the spiritual journey, that desolation cycle, when you're in that really proves what you said the last time he got you out of a hard time, where you said, God, if you get me out of this and you never do a thing, I will praise you. I will serve you. I will give if you do nothing else. Well, in these seasons where you're on this desolation downward hill cycle, this is where you get to really make that true. What if you never feel all the feels? Does that make him less worthy? Does that make him less deserving? No. He's God and he's good all the time. Before you were ever placed on this earth, he was good. He is good. He is God. In the beginning, God. He didn't change. He was holy then, he's holy now, and he'll forever be holy and forever be deserving. And so don't get discouraged in these cycles. And then when you come up, listen, if you learn how to submit and you learn how to remain disciplined in the desolation cycle, right? And you don't waver, you don't come off your post, you get on that altar and you keep getting on that altar. What does that mean? You keep presenting yourself as a living sacrifice. You keep honoring him in everything that you do. You keep cultivating intimacy with him. You keep reading his word. You keep loving others. You keep honoring the Lord by honoring other people. You keep serving. You keep going to church. You keep worship. You do all the things. When you come back up to the consolation part of your cycle, because again, it's a flow. It goes like this. Sometimes you'll experience the manifest presence of the Lord, and sometimes you won't. But when you get back to feeling his manifest presence, the way that you will experience it with gratitude even more, because you remained faithful when you didn't. You stayed humble. You stayed committed. You stayed disciplined, even when you didn't feel what you wanted to feel. So when you get back to this place of consolation with the Lord, man, you're just overwhelmed with gratitude. You experience it even more than you did before. It's a beautiful thing.